So I know what you guys are probably thinking. Are you in your attic right now? Why are you filming in your attic? Yes, I am in my attic. Yes, I am filming in my attic. Those over there, those are Christmas decorations. These are boxes. This is me on the big white comfy couch in the attic. And the reason I'm in the attic is because, have you ever noticed how whenever you lose something, it always ends up in the attic? Well, either that or like the little lint trap in the dryer. And since I can't fit in the lint trap in the dryer, here I am in the attic. And I kind of need your all's advice on something. So I hope everyone is having a great Sunday so far, and welcome to my big white comfy couch in the attic, as I said earlier. Before we get into my dilemma, two things real fast. The first thing is please watch this video all the way through. It is really important and it kind of affects all of us. So please watch it all the way through. I promise I'll keep it as short and quick and simple as possible. And the second thing is, if you hear a bunch of background noise, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that the window is open. So yeah, it is what it is. My bad. Okay. All right. So on to the dilemma. If you guys have been to my channel recently, you may have noticed a few changes being made. And the reason for this is because apparently YouTube does not allow maternity leave, which I know, big shocker. But because I took a couple of months off at the behest of my doctor and family and my health and my kids' health and all of that, YouTube has kind of filed my channel in with, I'd say, the lost cause channels, basically. Now, what does that mean for you guys? Well, it basically means if you haven't been to my channel in a while, you haven't watched any of my videos in a while or anything like that, then you are automatically being deleted as a subscriber. I know, big bummer for me, big bummer for you. I hope it's a bummer for you, but it is what it is. Literally every time I upload a video, subscribers are like, as soon as I upload a video, subscribers are being automatically deleted. There's nothing I can do about it. I've tried contacting YouTube. They're like, well, you're not really gaining subscribers like you were. They are not watching your video. We're not just going to keep the subscribers on there. There's nothing you can do about it, basically. So what does that mean for me? Well, it basically means that my channel has been now digested by YouTube's algorithm, fallen into the toilet of despair, soon to be flushed away like yesterday's duty. I know it's graphic, but that's the reality of it. So that kind of got me thinking, you know, what should I do? When I first started this channel, I started it for a few reasons. And I feel like I kind of have gotten away from those reasons. You know, I started doing the BoxyCharm spoilers, which everybody seemed to like, but kind of drove me a little insane. And on top of that, BoxyCharm disrespected me on several occasions. And I felt like by doing the BoxyCharm spoiler videos, I was basically giving them, you know, free publicity, free, you know, ad space, whatever. I was basically advertising for them for free, for nothing, and not getting anything back from it. And on top of that, they were screwing me in the process and like giving me all kinds of problems. So, you know, and doing those spoiler videos was kind of really stressing me out, and not why I created my channel. Like it was like kind of like a fun extra little hobby kind of thing that I was doing with my channel, but not why I created my channel. So I feel like it's kind of important to tell you all, okay, why did you create your channel, Alex? Like, what was the purpose then? If it wasn't for the spoilers, what was the purpose of it? Because it seemed like you were doing spoilers. Okay, so the reason I created my channel, there were two reasons really, and one of which I've kind of gotten away from and I'm going to get back into, and that is to help, you know, stepmoms and dads and people that deal with women that have golden vagina complexes know that you are not alone in dealing with those women, and you know, I'm sorry and I feel your pain, and to give you, you know, advice and tips and tricks on how to deal with them. So I'm going to get back to that. And I actually have some videos which I may receive some hate mail for, but they're actually really valuable advice and stuff. Because I feel like if I'm going to go out, I might as well go out with a bang. You know what I'm saying? All right. So the second reason I created this channel, and probably the most important reason and the biggest reason above everything else, is because when I first moved up here, I secluded myself like completely. You know, my husband had passed away, Cadence and I had lost everything, and I mean everything. And on top of that, my mouth looked like something straight out of Kentucky's Finest Trailer Parks, which is a little true about myself, quite frankly. Kentucky, yes. Trailer, yes. Park, no. Couldn't afford a park. It was more like a trailer in the middle of nowhere. So, little tidbit of information about me. So, like most people, when I was living in seclusion, you know, I would escape by watching YouTube videos. And I would watch people like Jaclyn Hill and Jeffree Star and, you know, Nikki tutorials. And I would watch them do these amazingly gorgeous makeup applications, okay? And I would think, God, I want my makeup to look like that. Like, I want my makeup to look like that. Like, and they were just so beautiful, you know, and somebody that had just so bad of self-esteem and was so self-conscious about myself. Like, I wanted just to take the attention away from my mouth, and I wanted people to look at me and see a beautiful person on the outside, you know. And I know that's a little superficial, but I mean, it's the reality of it, okay? So I would go out and I would spend hundreds of dollars on makeup, and I would get the exact same products that they used in their videos, and I would follow their tutorials like down to a T. You know, I would watch it over and over and over and over again. And at the end of it, instead of looking like Jaclyn Hill or Nikki tutorial, I would look more like something straight out of Michael Jackson's Thriller video. I know. I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate. So it got me thinking, you know, okay, like people like Jaclyn Hill and Jeffree Star, they have millions of subscribers. They make millions of dollars selling other companies' products, including their own, right? I mean, Jeffree Star can afford to be dripping in $1,000 Korean face cream and Gucci. Meanwhile, I'm over here dripping in dirty diapers and homework assignments. So that's the reality of it. And as glorious as the makeup community is, it's kind of a scam. And then when I got a second lease on life and I got to go to Hollywood and had all my surgeries and everything, and I got to meet these makeup artists and the actors and people whose makeup that they were doing, and I got to see them face to face in person, I realized at that point just really how much of a scam it really was, because their makeup did not look that great in person, like at all, okay? And I'm like, this is not reality, you know? It's just not. I mean, reality is having to get our broke asses up out of bed every morning to go work a dead-end 9-to-5 job to make a meager paycheck, a meager shitty paycheck, by the way, and barely make it to the next meager shitty paycheck. That's reality. Nobody really has time to spend an hour and a half doing their makeup in the morning to go, you know, look like you're going to a Miss America beauty pageant. That's just not real. You know what I mean? So that's kind of why I wanted to make this channel. You know, I wanted to make this channel because I wanted to give real reviews of products. I wanted to make this channel, you know, to give real makeup tips and tricks to real people. You know, I wanted to make this for the mom that has 4 kids that's, you know, struggling and working tirelessly to make ends meet, but is still looking for her Prince Charming, you know, or the parent that stayed up all night last night and, you know, just got spit up on by their 2-month-old and is just looking for an escape for a couple of minutes, because God knows I can relate to that, you know. Or the mother the girl, I'm sorry, the girl that has no mother, who, you know, never was taught how to use makeup properly, because that was me all day long. I'm telling you guys right now, my mom's entire makeup collection consisted of a bottle of CoverGirl, a black Revlon eyeliner, and maybe some mascara if she was feeling frisky. Okay, and that is still true to this day. I mean, it is what it is. So the point is that's why I wanted to create this channel. I wanted to make it for real people with real problems. I wanted to, you know, give real tips and real tricks. And I feel like I've done that, and I've been doing that a lot more here lately, but I kind of got away from that. But because now that I'm not doing these BoxyCharm spoiler videos, my videos, I feel like, aren't getting viewed, and they're not getting out there to anybody, you know. I mean, look, the reality of it is, I know that I am not ever gonna have 100,000 subscribers. I'll be lucky if I ever hit 20,000 subscribers. And that's, I know this, I get it. You know, YouTube is, it's a crazy thing. It's a hard thing. It's really, really hard, you know, and I get it. You know I'm not ever gonna make $1 million at this. I don't ever plan to, but I do want to help people, and I do want to get my videos out there more. And I've been like researching and trying this and trying that, and doing different tags, and as I'm sure you guys noticed, you know, working on my thumbnail game and all that kind of stuff. And I know it's not anything that's going to happen overnight, but I feel like as I've been making these changes, like, my videos have been getting less and less views and less traffic. And I feel like I'm literally being swallowed up by YouTube's algorithm. And I don't know what to do anymore. Like, I really don't. Like, you know, what do I do? Do I just keep doing what I'm doing and slowly, you know, go from, you know, 4,000 views to 100 views to no views, you know? Do I go back to doing the BoxyCharm spoiler videos where I kind of feel like I'm being fake as hell by doing, you know, and going against my beliefs and everything else, and giving this company that I don't necessarily like or agree with the things that they do to their customers, and giving them free advertisement? Because that's kind of what I feel like I'm doing by doing those spoiler videos, you know. It's exactly what I feel like I'm doing, and I don't know what to do anymore, you all. So I'm gonna get like really, really real with you guys for a second. You know, this channel, what I do, these unboxings, these tips, these tricks, just everything in general, like, this is the first time in a very long time where I felt like I kind of found my place. Like, I felt like, you know, I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be, and I enjoy doing it. Like, it's my escape, you know? I mean, I feel like I'm like failing at everything else, you know, being a mother, like, you know, Liam, for instance, you know, my body literally almost killed him, and then he was born, and my milk didn't come in, so I couldn't breastfeed him, I couldn't sustain him, and on top of that, he's got like all these lactose intolerance and allergy issues, and he's up all night screaming, and my heart just breaks for him, and I feel like I'm failing him, and I don't know what to do, and this channel is my escape, and now I feel like I'm failing at this channel, and I don't know what to do anymore, you know? Do I go back to do the BoxyCharm spoiler videos and basically be a poser and go against all of my beliefs? You know, do I just stick to my guns and let my channel slowly be snuffed out? Do I start a new channel and start from scratch? I mean, do I have, you know, it in me to go through that? Like, I don't know. I really don't. And this is where I kind of need your all's advice and opinion, because I don't know what to do anymore.